Hey, Yun Sang. Looks like our daughter is in a hurry to make her grand entrance. Get it? We need to get those baby names planned before she makes her debut. Mudji flashed his signature smile, like he was saying, "I'm the guardian of this place." Despite being completely worn out, Mudji stood guard like a war god, while Zheng Yu was desperately fighting for their survival. For a time was like a cruel boss, not waiting for anyone, and Mudji's body was starting to call it quits, but he refused to give up. Ultimately, he was overwhelmed by the tidal wave of zombies. You gotta admit, this party was wild. As Zheng Yu pulled Zio and Mo Sao in, he was shocked to see Auntie was ready to join the party herself. Auntie had a grateful heart, as if saying, "Let the young ones have the hope." Thanks to her delay, Zheng Yu managed to seal the door right before the zombies attacked. What a heroic shield. "Are you crazy person? Mind if I squeeze in?" With laughter tinged with madness. "Are you nuts? Clear out." He was making panic. Wrongly accusing a few of being infected is so ridiculous. Their expressions were like a comedy act, going from eviction to insults in just seconds. Zheng Yu was totally disappointed in these shameless folks. It was like a show of selfish clowns. The homeless guy stepped out, only to be pushed aside by Xiao Zhai and Xiao Ya. What a laugh. Unwavering, Wasao headed for the exit, and soon everyone left the carriage, just as they stepped out. Bang! The door slammed shut. Oops. Looks like their welcome party is over. People held onto the door like they were playing an ultra-slow tug-of-war. They actually forgot about the existence of Auntie. What an absolutely hilarious comedy of social observation. Sister always thought of others, and her kindness was in return so heart-wrenching. It's just not fair, but she wouldn't let them escape easily. A final epic struggle unfolds. It was too late. The carriage reverberated with heart-wrenching cries of pain, presenting a scene akin to a soul-stirring zombie symphony on stage. Even through the glass door, the panic and horror were suffocating. A real-life horror show. These self-righteous folks indeed had to face the music, while some escaped. This journey wasn't over yet. As the train pulled into the next station, the driver shouted, "New gates await you." The driver noticed a derailed carriage blocking the way, hit the brakes. Talk about stunt driving. The driver informed everyone, and it was clear they had two choices, like playing a giant puzzle game. To everyone's surprise, the shady duo also heard the announcement. Truly a drum unfolds. The driver jumped off the train, confirming everything was safe before dashing to the station like a movie hero. Waiting for a rescue here was clearly unreliable. Zheng Yu led everyone off the train. What a dramatic twist. The driver located two vintage locomotives and quickly fired one up, like he was the Flash. Just then, the shady duo found a way to escape the carriage, but scared the conductor right out of there. As zombies rushed at them, Zheng Yu and crew quickly locating the nearby tracks. Xiao Zhai was shocked to find chaos everywhere. Truly a case of survival of the fittest. He had to find a way to get Xiao Ya to the left track, much harder than a game level. After a struggle, they finally found an empty carriage, but the door wouldn't budge. So awkward. Xiao Zhai looked for tools, and in the process, they inadvertently called in a zombie. What a blunder. Just as Xiao Zhai tossed the zombie off the train, Xiao Ya got bitten. Talk about bad timing. Dreams shattered. Xiao Ya began to show symptoms, and Xiao Zhai held her tightly. His heart ached. At such a young age, he didn't know how to face reality, but chose to stay by her side. He would stay no matter what, even if it meant being infected. It was even sadder when he fell. The kind-hearted driver tried to help him, but the shady duo used him as a human shield. This felt like the true meaning of good people don't live long, as the selfish only sought to fulfill their own desires. Zheng Yu and co were trapped between two carriages. Xiao Ya was blocked, and it was a scene too tragic to witness. Suddenly, a loud crash, the carriage shook, and boom. The old tank fell, blocking the exit. He pushed with all his strength, but to no avail. Zombies were drawing nearer. ready to leap and pounce on him. The usually timid homeless guy boldly charged forward. What a display of courage! He willingly sacrificed himself to buy time for others to escape. Now that's a true hero. Just in time, Jing Yu moved the oil barrel and shouted, "Get out now." The homeless guy's life ended in an instant, and soon after, he was mercilessly devoured by the zombies. Just as Zheng Yu and the others crawled out, the train could no longer hold itself up and came crashing down with a loud thud, instantly plunging the scene into a state of panic and chaos. If you enjoyed this story, please make sure to subscribe to our channel and stay connected with us.